Hey everybody, this is Stephanie. Welcome back. We're tuning in for Project Life Week 9. And I guess I was on a row when printing my photos for Week 8 and 9. I tend to have enough photos to do an insert, so we're going to jump right in. I am working with the remains from the Elle Studio kit for February, and I'm also going to be bringing in some excess cards from previous kits to help fill in some spaces. Looking at this spread, I had some of the photos already all sprayed out correctly, along my 12 by 12 page protectors. I'm using a template, just basically a 12 by 12 blank sheet of paper, and I lined them up so that way I don't have to work with the page protectors too much in the glare. I kind of struggle since there's so many photos again. The main two highlights of this week is this is the week after the snowstorm that Texas had, and it is by no means a actual snowstorm like a blizzard going crazy, but it just hit us hard since we were not accustomed to having snow more than once in a day, let alone in a week, and so much of it that a lot of things and a lot of delays, and it was just a lot. So I have some photos on going shopping, and you can see the shelves just completely wiped out. It was a struggle just to find the bare necessities, the dairy products, just any type of food. There was a lot to, everything was just wiped out. So it felt like COVID all over again. And a beautiful sunset there next to my title card. I'm not going to lie, that picture of that sunset was the perfect reason why I grabbed out that purple title card. I feel like they just complement each other just so nicely there in the left portion. So I'm sorry to hear that beeping. My coffee's ready. I feel like I'm always drinking coffee when I record. It is my only downtime to enjoy both, so sorry about that. So now that I have my pictures all laid out, I am going to be grabbing out a 4x6 to fill up that upper space portion. And whenever you have a Elle Studio kit, they normally have 2 to 3 4x6 within the spread, and since I normally work with 4x6 photos, it's not really an issue to have, the least amount of those Project Life cards. However, it's nice every once in a while to throw it in here and there. So now I'm grabbing out for my stash to see which card would go with this spread. I'm on the fence, trying to bring in some more of that green mint color, but in a bit I will be taking off that, remember, because it's the only thing that sticks out and I don't end up using the rainbow pattern paper there. I'm just seeing what works and what doesn't. The beauty of not working with a kit and working with the entire stash of Elle Studio is I have so many cards to pick from, so I'm going to last a little longer, and I'm just sharing that with you guys that the struggle is real. That when having, even just going in one brand, it can take a little longer trying to find the right color combination. Yes. And I think throughout this spread, I talk about some of the embellishments on here, but I do something different this time around. Besides the extra insert, I also go with my handwriting for my journaling instead of my typewriter. So I know it's crazy. Never did I think the day would come, but it did. Will it happen often? No, it will not happen often, but it was just a nice change. I really did not feel like grabbing out my typewriter, and I just felt like just keeping it simple. I like things to be clean on a regular basis, so sometimes I just let that go. Now I'm going to pick out some of the Project Life cards that I feel like that will bring in some of these colors and that I will also complement my photos. Since I'm bare to my embellishments, I keep it simple. I bring in more stamps, and I love the fact that when I'm low on my embellishments, I tend to grab my stamps, so that's a win-win for me. I have a question for you guys. So, on a regular basis, do you work with a kit when you do Project Life? Let me know down below. And let me know what your choices are, because I do like being able to change things up every once in a while. I think the only places that I'll probably get is Elle Studio, Tracery Designs, and Studio Calico. So I think that's pretty much as far as my knowledge on Project Life cards are, just a kit. Let me know if y'all do something else. And the next one, if you happen to do your own kits, Do you do your own kits? Have you considered that? I've thought about just going through my stash and making my own little Project Life kit. Would you do like do-it-yourself embellishments? Would you only use stamps as embellishments? What would you do? I'm very curious because like right now, this is one of those moments where I didn't have a ton of embellishments and I didn't know where to go next. I love stamps. I love having stamp images and making them as embellishments, but I was just on the fence with this spread. I think it was just too many photos for me. There was so many colors. I should have had some of them in black and white to help trim down all the colors, but overall, I'm happy with the way it came out, and the best part of it all is that the stories are documented and the memories are there for us to look back to. So, yeah, those are the two biggest events there. I'm going to talk about the photo there in the center of my insert. On Wednesdays when we go for his baseball practice, we normally get out to eat and get him something like a nice out to eat. Normally we eat at home. So that's our little treat to get to eat out somewhere before we go, since we're already on a rush and we're on a time crunch. I think that completes everything. I need to work on my title card. So I'm going to pull out two different colors. I really wanted to try and pull out one of the colors from that sunset that you can see the beautiful blues and pinks and purples, but I pulled out those alphabets that are awesome from Elle Studio, but they're pink and red, and I just wasn't feeling it. Of course, it matches the Project Life card on the right side, but for some reason, it didn't work right. It wasn't going with the flow. So I pulled out these new alphabet stamps that I got from my March kit. It was an add-on that I purchased. I believe they're called the Parker alphabet stamp sets from Elle Studio, and I was eager to use them. So of course I'm happy, I guess, if that's one thing to look at being behind in Project Life, is that I'm able to use some things from March, right? The add-on items. All right, so I pulled out my color charts. These are fairly new to me. I just picked them out recently, printed them out, and I'm able to mark down all my distress colors as well as my archival inks. So that's what I'm going to be using. I believe I ended up going with Cobalt Archival ink. I thought I would use one of those, but I wasn't going for the distress look with the color choices of those two. I think it was like Stormy Sky or something lavender or something, and I didn't care for any of those. Oh, the downfall with working with stamps is somehow I got ink on my hand, the back of the side of my hand, and while I was inking, I didn't realize it, and so I slowly made little splotches on my title card, of course. But you know what? We're just gonna roll with it, right? Because, yeah. I ended up like placing some hearts around there to kind of semi-cover it up, and I'm okay with it. It wasn't a total loss. If it was worse than that, it probably would have been like, man, replacement. But it worked. It was okay for me. Those stickers were like really, really old from, I think the year before well, I guess they're not that old. They're from Elle Studio. They believe they're on clearance one year, and I got them and I've been hoarding them since they're white and they can work with everything, so I haven't put them on anything. It's funny when you hoard things, right? I think they're like summer themed as well, so like fun in the sun and everything, and I just thought it'd be perfect for the Hello Week 9. All right, pulling out the embellishments. Look, I don't have much. This says love you more, and if I'm placing it on that photo, since it's a photo of my husband working out in the yard. We have 2 acres, and he just loves being able to work out there, and it's so nice to see the boys join him, and it just makes me love my family more. All right, you see these? These are embellishments within the collection. They are so freaking tiny. How would you use those? I feel like you can't even like stamp in them or anything. They're itty bitty little circles. How would you use them? Please comment down below. I almost wanted to place them on one of the photos, like it's a baseball they're throwing, kind of, because they're just so freaking tiny. But I like them. They're cute. So let me know how to use them. How you would. All right, I'm placing some word stickers. So whenever I'm running out of embellishments, I pull out some stamps or the word stickers that are within the Elle Studio brand that I happen to have in my stash. I'm telling you, I do love having them. So I'm going to have to make sure I keep buying them with every... Oh, that was funny. I'm laughing at myself right now. I was trying to place it on the page protector since I already had it on there. I was on a roll, guys. That one, I believe, that one says, part of my daily routine, since it's Mason doing his practice now. The other word sticker that's on the sunset, it says everything will be okay. It was shortly after seeing everything, just the trucks have not arrived at the store. So there was a big delay on everything. And I mean, it's hard, but this too shall pass. So, yep, I'm glad now, being able to look back since I'm already in March, things have normalized and we're doing okay. This is another photo. I thought about placing it on that with my younger child, and it says we can do this together, and it's just to symbolize that we're enjoying time together while Mason is out in practice. Sean's playing catch with Rick, and then Henry's starting to learn how to throw the baseball. And it's just, we're doing this new chapter together. And there's a sticker that says, hello, handsome. That's my husband. So, of course, got to place it there. What else do we got here? I'm just trying to find what works. And I don't place them in some of the journaling cards just because I thought, I was going to still use my typewriter. It wasn't until after I turned off the camera and went back and was like, nope, I think I'm going to write. Yeah, I'm going to write. And I just started writing all the journaling cards, all the information down below. So I was like, whoa, twist ending. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oh, I was grabbing out some more stickers and stuff from the collection, trying to see. Oh, this is where I was deciding if I wanted to do like another half, a Project Life card on top of that to cover up the little splotches, but it doesn't fit. There was nothing that kind of really looked like it will be able to fall there naturally. So that's when I think of the hearts. I'm trying to find what works. Do you see those stickers there? They're in gray and they're like little ticket stubs, puffy, or chipboard stickers. That's what they are. And they have a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I think all the way till Sunday. I'm not sure. I think it's the entire week. I thought about doing like day in the life or week in the life from Elle Edwards. Have y'all heard of that? Let me know if you do it down below. I think that's why I'm hoarding them there, so that they'd be perfect to have as the little anchor points for, week in the life. And I've never done week in the life or day in the life. Just because I do Project Life, I feel like I already have that overview, but I'm considering it to a point where I'm starting to hoard some embellishments. So let me know down below if you do that. What size you use? If you do happen to do Project Life and you still do it, do you go within your Project Life, or do you do like a traveler's notebook, something small scale? Let me know, because that's where I'm on the fence if to do that, because I do understand that your daily routine, the day in the life and the week in life changes from year to year, so I do like that idea. So yep, let me know. I had to refill my little tiny attacher. I just wanted to have one of those hearts that were different from the other ones stapled on. I wanted to give a little bit of texture. I thought about doing all of them, but I'm glad I didn't, because I do move them around just because I couldn't decide. But I do like the way the title card came out. Simple, clean, and got it achieved. So I'm adding some more hearts throughout the spread, and then I'm going to call this complete. I love that Project Life card. That was actually perfect next to him as he looks out at the baseball field, eager to get started. All right, I'm letting you know that I'm about to do the journaling card, but I forgot to flip it over and make sure that I did, if any hearts or anything needed on the other side. But since I thought I was still going to journal on these cards, I don't end up putting anything. Yep. I think I put one of those black puffy stickers on the yellow Project Life card, and you'll see here in the overview. Here it is, all completed. I even added my personal touch with my handwriting. Score one for me. I challenge you guys to do a new technique, learn something new on your Project Life. If you do it, let me know if you get inspired to do so too. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.